copy. Next waypoint received. Get those tracks moving!
The Big Bird is in the air. Flight plan updated. Turning to new heading. Touching the envelope. New bearing set. Changing course. New heading set. Target lock. Proceeding as frag. Inbound. New course set. Flying the coordinates. Flight plan updated. Eagle copies. Eagle ready. Roger, flying there. Proceeding as frag.
Roger. Moving out. Move the fuck out, driver! Full speed!
Eagle here. Send mission. Over. Changing course. Roger. Flying there. New bearing set. Proceeding as frag. Flying the coordinates. Turning to new heading. New course set. Flight plan updated. Back to Texaco.
Right here. We're combat ready. Moving there now. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. We're on the move. Copy. Relocating. Moving there now. Troop transport reporting in. Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Troop transport standing by. Moving out. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Personal carrier here. Abrams ready to roll. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Pedal to the metal. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Moving out. Roger. We're on the move. Bradley, ready for combat!
Heavy cab, ready to roll. Abrams, ready to roll.
Troop transport reporting in. Bradley fighting vehicle standing by. Moving there now. Brad here, go ahead. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Copy. Relocating.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go.
Reconnaissance, ready for action. Someone call for a cab? Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Brad here, go ahead. Moving out.
Heavy armor is on the field.
Recon vehicle is good to go. Armored transport, ready. Roger. We're on the move. Pedal to the metal.
Heavy cab is on the field.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Moving there now. Roger. Moving out. Anti-aircraft here. At your command. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Heavy cab ready to rumble. Rolling.
Already there. Bradley fighting vehicle. At your orders. Roger. Moving out. Brad here. Personal carrier ready.
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
Search and destroy. Pushing forward. Brad here. Copy. Relocating. Bradley fighting vehicle ready. Combat patrol underway.
Solid copy.
Fire and maneuver.
Heavy cavalry ready for action.
Moving to contact.
M1 Abrams ready for action.
Anti-aircraft here. Moving out. Pedal to the metal. Looking for enemy contact. Moving to new fighting position.
Armored moving out.
Someone asked for a ride? Solid copy. Advance and report. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Troop transport. Standing by.
Solid copy. Holding position.
Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in. Moving there now. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Anti-aircraft standing by. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Radar turned off. They can't track us. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Black Hawk ready. Get out! Go, go, go! Mission's over.
Roger. We're on the move. Troop Copy. Relocating. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Get us the fuck out of here! Troop transport, ready! Air defense, standing by! Air defense, here! Roger. Moving out. Bradley fighting vehicle, reporting in! Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Bradley fighting vehicle, standing by! Roger. We're on the move. Moving to shooting position. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Moving out. Air defense here. We're combat ready. Brad here. We're combat ready. Abrams here. We're combat ready. M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. Reconnaissance, standing by. Rolling into combat. Anti-aircraft here. Heavy cab ready to rumble. Armored is rolling out. Bradley fighting vehicle standing by. Make way. Heavy cab ready to roll. Driver, halt, halt, halt! Driver, move back! Get those tracks moving! Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir! Return fire only. Copy that. Bradley fighting vehicle ready! Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in! Pedal to the metal, driver! Rolling! Get those tracks moving! Recon vehicle, ready for action. Engine off. We stop here. Backwards! Already there. Bradley fighting vehicle, at your orders! Driver, move forward! Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Pedal to the metal. Recon vehicle, taking fire over here! Abrams, ready to roll. Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Heavy armor is on the field. Moving as ordered. Backpedal! Anti-aircraft standing by. Move backwards! Good copy. Next waypoint received. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Solid copy. Moving out. Halt. Let's back out. Driver, reverse. Bradley here. We're under fire. Driver, backwards. Heavy cab is on the field. Abrams here. We're engaged. Heavy cab engaged. Anti-aircraft here. We're in combat. Driver, move back. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Driver, move out. Full throttle. Reporting in. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Armored, moving out. Bradley, ready for action. Prepare the vehicle for transport. Roger, moving out. Copy. Relocating. Heavy armor is on the field. Spearheading. Armored cap flinching the enemy. Everybody out. Personal carrier here. All trench monkeys, dismount. Driver, reverse. Moving as ordered.
The Black Hawk is in the air. Flight plan updated.
Already there. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Moving there now.
Dogs on the deck.
Abrams engaged in combat.
Black Hawk here. Magic carpet ride is over. Flying to coordinates. All the dogs on the ropes. Black Hawk standing by. Heading there. Flying there now. Boots on the ground.
Establish a base of fire in that building.
M1 Abrams ready for action.
Run as fast as you can! Stinger team ready. Fire and maneuver! Check a leg! New orders! Advance and secure!
Troop transport, standing by. Bradley under fire! What are your orders? Armored transport, ready. Pedal to the metal. Moving out. Bradley, engage in combat! Humvee reporting in. Moving out. All asses dismount. Sweeping area. Humvee awaiting commands. Fire director, standing by. Roger, we're on the move. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Driver, move forward. Hit the gas! Brad here, we're combat ready. Heavy armor here, we're engaged. Back up, back up! M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. Armored is rolling out.
Let's hide in that building. Copy. We hide in that building.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Moving to shooting position. Reverse. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Heavy armor in combat. Driver, backwards.
Relocating. Over there. Get covered. Switching position.
Let's back out. Copy. Relocating. Already there. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. We're on the move. Roger. Moving out. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Already there. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Troop transport reporting in. Personal carrier here. Already there. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Backwards. Back pedal, driver. Move the fuck out, driver. Full speed.
Landing assistance team, what can I do for you? Stinger team at your command, sir. Shut up and let's go!
Heavy cab is on the field. Target designator engaged in combat.
Anti-tank team at your orders.
Troop transport ready. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Air defense here, we're combat ready. Armored transport, standing by. Roger, we're on the move. Copy, relocating. Moving there now. Moving out.
Anti-armor team in combat! Take that building! We're the AA team.
Bradley, ready for combat.
Double time! Welcome to the Missile Age, choppers! Squad, move out!
Already there. Brad here, go ahead. Moving a new fighting position.
Get the fuck up! Move!
Fire and maneuver.
Anti-tank team in combat! Mount up and move out!
Target designator, ready. Roger, moving to next waypoint.
Move your asses, maggots! Regroup and move up!
Roger, moving out. Pedal to the metal.
On the double squad!
Roger, we're on the move. Bradley, ready for combat. Recon vehicle, send traffic, moving out. Personal carrier, under fire! Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Looking for enemy contact. Personal carrier here. Armored transport reporting in. Pushing forward. Sweeping area. Moving there now. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Already there. Solid copy. Advance and report. Bradley in combat. Awaiting commands. Back up, back up. Search and destroy. Smoke screen. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Bradley fighting vehicle. At your orders. Moving to contact. Roger. Moving out. Troop transport reporting in.
Proceeding as frag.
Transport engaged in combat.
New heading set. Rolling on the target area. Coming around now. Flying under the radar.
Brad here. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Combat patrol underway. Search and destroy. Smoke screen deployed. Someone call for a cab? Mission's over. Let's head back to base. Moving there now. Reconnaissance is good to go.
going for a fan.
Copy. Relocating.
Flying the coordinates. New course set.
You'd be blind without us.
Everybody out.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Moving out. Pedal to the metal. Copy. Relocating. Pedal to the metal. Moving there now. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Target designator, here. Moving out. Roger, we're on the move. Recon vehicle, ready. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Personal carrier, ready. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Fire director, here! Bradley fighting vehicle, standing by! Bradley fighting vehicle, ready! Brad here, we're combat ready. Already there. Get out in 10 seconds! No 10 fucking minutes! Pedal to the metal. Everyone, dismount! On ass, everybody! Troop transport, ready! Someone call for a cab? Roger, moving out. Moving out. Armored transport, ready! Moving there now. Bradley fighting vehicle, reporting in! Roger, we're on the move. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Roger, moving out. Roger, moving out.
Anti-tank here. Check that building!
All bullet catchers, disembark! Already there. Someone asked for a ride? Moving there now. Pedal to the metal. All fucking sandbags, jump out! Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Transport here, we're
Copy. Air support mission inbound.
Radar inactive. They can't track us.
Roger, flying there. Turning to new heading. Inbound. New heading set. Changing course.
Humvee here. Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking
Black
minutes.
Hawk at your command.
Anti-aircraft here, at your command. Already there. Move backwards! Roger. We're on the move. Moving out. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Heavy armor is on the field. Anti-aircraft here. Air defense, standing by. We aim, they shoot. Moving there now. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Copy, relocating. The higher they fly, the further they fall. M1 Abrams ready for action. Clinching enemy position. Driver, move back! Make way! Driver, backwards! Bradley fighting vehicle, standing by! Fire director, ready! Air defense here! Roger, we're on the move. Moving there now. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. Bradley
updated. Copy. Bugging out. Proceeding as frag. Flying the coordinates. Roger, flying there. New course set.
Air defense ready for action. Transport here. We're in combat. Hit it! Copy. Relocating. Humvee here. Go ahead.
I want a base of fire in that building!
Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes! Fire director reporting in. Anti-aircraft standing by. Troop transport ready.
New bearing set. Coordinates received. Commencing attack.
Heavy cap ready to rumble. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Eagle copies. Fight by fight.
Roger. Moving out.
Roger, flying there. Changing course.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Moving there now. Already there. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Heavy cab engaged in combat. Friendly fighting vehicle reporting in. Friendly fighting vehicle ready. Driver, move out. M1 Abrams ready for action. Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way! Someone after a ride? Heavy cab, ready to roll. Back up, back up! Back out, driver! Driver, reverse! Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir! Passes out! Personal carrier here! Brad here. Personal carrier ready. Moving out. Copy. Relocating. Someone call for a cab? Roger. Moving out. Moving there now. Brad here. Go ahead. Moving out.
Chalk on the ground.
Ready for action.
M1 Abrams ready for action. Moving to shooting position. Heavy cav is on the field. Moving as ordered. Full stop. Backpedal, driver. Backwards. Driver, reverse. Reverse. Pop and smoke. Reverse. Smoke deployed.
Hello. Alright. I'm gonna call it a day for there, I think. That went way longer than I thought. So I this was a little bit different. I did a no commentary stream there, which I've never done before, really, for something like this, because I thought I thought we were only going to play like one match, right? I don't know. I think everyone kind of thought that too. And then it's been like 5.5 hours because everyone loves this game so much. The developers, the playtesters, the press, the influencers, everyone loves this game so much. I think the plan was for there to be like this orderly thing of like, okay, we'll space them out between 3 different sessions. But in the end, everyone just kept going, oh, so we'll play one more then? Including the devs, like FLX, the lead dev, and everyone. And we just kept going. Like at one point, FLX was like, I got a meeting, but it's been pushed back, so we can get another round in. Everyone loves this game so much, and it's so fun to play together. So I probably even should have had the... How did you guys feel? Do you guys enjoy the no commentary? I know you probably would like some kind of commentary, but also, as I was saying before, it's nice to have no commentary VOD sometimes, I think. When I go looking for YouTube content, I often look for people who aren't talking, so I can just watch the game. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. It's a really good game, I think. Even about me talking. It's just fun to watch about me shitting up the airwaves. Daffy says, I prefer commentary, but I feel, yeah. Makes me backseat less. Private Bone says, would you do a video of you breaking down Station of Battle for those of us who are dumb when eyes glaze over? What do you mean? Like analysis? Like do an Iron Man Impossible Broken Arrow? Definitely. It's nice to see you get back into the ground play, wake up your skills. Yeah, I was doing trash at the start of this stream. Trash ass when I was playing the soft airborne and shit. Because you really need some grunt. You need to be able to do what I was doing in those last rounds with the Bradleys, where it's just like, especially that last round, where we're just sending like waves of 90-point Bradleys in with 50-point mech infantry, and they all die, and then you send in an X-wave. And you can't do that with the soft deck because it doesn't have any hard transports, and it doesn't have any Abrams to push with them, it doesn't have any Shorad to push with them. Like, I think you can play this deck, but you have to be really switched on, and I'm not yet. I need to get back into the swing of the game, you know? Like, you have to be really on your helicopter shit, which I wasn't. I also want to change my air tabs around and stuff, so they've made some really good changes to this. Like, they've made it so that jets take a lot longer to cycle back around, which is... It's fucking awesome. You might also notice they've really introduced a huge aim time to precision-guided bombs the bigger they are. So you saw that Strike Eagle run in that map. I actually got that Eagle away, but the bombs didn't drop, even though I set the aim quite a while away. And that's because it takes like 5 seconds to aim the big 2,000-pound bombs now. And I think that's awesome. It's so good. These were all like high elo matches, if you want to call it that. Like all the players were quite good. But notice how different it was to when we played the last beta. Jets were a thing, especially if you didn't get AA up, they ran rampant. But really it was artillery that actually ran more rampant in most of the matches where we didn't deal with it. Recon, when we didn't have enough recon, we were super punished for it. We started getting artillery to hell. And I didn't feel like the ability to spam my own air as much. Though, to be fair, some of that is because I started playing very ground heavy, and I just didn't have the points to spare for air, I felt like. Like, after the first 2 disastrous for me rounds, and after I switched to armored airborne and then super armored airborne after that, most of my money was spent on ground units. And I didn't want to be like sparing a lot, but I was amazed how good the A10 was actually. So I actually have to owe the A10 an apology because okay, it died in a lot of the matches, but in that what was it, power plant, refinery, in the oil refinery match, those first 2 A10s got away with it, which was crazy. Like I'm actually impressed by this plane. It's pretty cheap, it slaughters, and if it lives, that's like a little extra cherry on top. But it's actually pretty good. I like it. It's good to have in the deck. Philip says, if Artie is good again, frontline backline will be good again. Yeah, I need to get good at Artie. It's like the one thing in BA I never really got good with. It's part of why I want to run like a striker deck that's good, because I want to get the HIMARS back. Because I think HIMARS is my favorite artillery to work with. It's got the longest range, so it's easy to work with. It's wheeled, so it drives around really fast. And it's just got good effects on target. It's a great weapon. If not that, it's just playing armor to get used to the paladins and stuff. 235 just run a tank blob. Yeah, it's just such a good thing to call in, I think, and it's pretty cheap. You mean again, paladin game was always good. I think a lot of people agreed that like gun and especially tube artillery felt pretty underwhelming last beta, and I think that's because the air support just felt like so much like stealing the show, cruise missile spam and everything. And I think that's all been addressed really well of like the changes they've made to this one, because you're just not noticing it, right? Like it feels more normal. FLX, the lead dev, was talking about how they've done stuff to address it, and you could feel it. Like, these were really fun games. The game's improved again, where it felt like what it should feel like, which is about unit v unit combat with fire support supporting. That said, like, when we lost the plot with like not having enough recon, when we let a big gap open up in pressure, like, they slaughtered us in some of those matches of artillery. And I gotta get into it myself. I have to build my decks differently to be more conventional warfare and less gimmicky toys. I really am energized to build some decks. I have like a bunch of artillery, bunch of tanks, bunch of cheap Bradleys and stuff. It's good. It's good stuff. But yeah, I felt really good once I switched to my comfort decks again. But I want to play the new stuff. So we have 2 more nights to do this. We have 2 more nights of this. Tomorrow night and the night after. So starting around the same time again, about 5.5 hours ago tomorrow. So what, in like 19 hours? I'll be doing this again, and hopefully I'll get to get in as many matches as tonight. Hopefully we get to just keep going again. And yeah, I want to get some more decks ready before that, because I was trying to like adapt them on the fly tonight, but it was hard obviously to do it on the fly. But immediately, like, I see all the things I need to change. Like, I need all the gimmicks, expensive gimmicks to be pared down, and I just need more grunt. You need so much more grunt to get through this shit. And I had grunty decks, that's why I had to go back to them. Like, this is a grunty Woods deck, for instance. But yeah, I really like the very Bradley and Abrams heavy deck, but I'd like to get better infantry in it than the mech rifles. Like, I'd like... The only problem with my Chadley pushes is that once the infantry got there, they were, like, almost useless. They were doing things, but, like, they weren't very useful. And I'd love to get in, like, some... I don't know, like, some... Weapon squad won't fit, but... Like, if I go SOF armored, I can't get long-range guided, but I can get Ranger Roars and Bradleys, which is a pretty nice 1-2 punch. Like, I can get all the Ranger weapons teams, right? Yeah, what's Ranger Stinger? Are they 6? Yeah, they're 6, but they've still got the banger machine guns. I need one deck, bro. Yo, red bunch of numbers. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, man, but, like, or cool man, woman, MB, but, like, you gotta stop spamming the chat. We know you're good. You said it, like, a bunch of times. I believe you. You don't have to keep telling us. It's all good. I love Air too. I love Air a lot. But it's good that it's been pared back a bit in this version of the game, and I think that's very good. And I think that's why I'll have to start doing something I haven't done before, which I'm going to have to start running seed planes, because previously I didn't feel the need for seed planes. I would just run cruise missile. Well, I guess the Vexes had seed on them, actually, never mind. But I didn't do a lot of seed focus, but I need to start doing it because, yeah, like, I miss being able to spam my air as much, and to do that, I felt really powerless to do that effectively without getting some seed planes in the mix, which I just didn't put in my decks. So I need to mix it up, change everything up, maybe even pull back a bit on the Helo tab. I might even drop the Guardian and just keep the Comanches, or drop the Comanches and just keep the Guardian. I tried to force these in ways that didn't really work out. I wonder if the miniguns would be better on them, I don't know. I liked the Ghost Hawks. The Ghost Hawks felt very good at getting things into places when I was playing the soft deck. Like, they were very hard to punish. Have you tried Striker SF? No. I haven't really, no. I think I tried this armored soft deck like twice, and I fucked up with it twice, because I was not playing good. This is such a fucking finesse deck. But yeah, I mean, fuck, even with the Bradley deck, I could be doing, like, STTs with Stingers, too. So I don't know if you'd want to. I mean, I guess. Rangers are C and Bradley, so you have Recon on the front line. Green Berets if you want to. Fuck Cavalry Scouts, don't talk to me about them. Yeah, a lot of cool options. Deltas were good, too. Like, I wasted them, but they were good. Like, I liked having the smoke. How many Cowheads have in your deck? Not enough. Bradley says, stick RSC, Black Ops, and SCT into Bradleys of Engineers and Mecha A, maybe? All 6 fans that can share Bradleys? Yeah, I think the key to the Bradley deck is just having a lot of Bradleys. 8 was a pretty good number, I felt, with the Recon ones as well. I need more Shorad as well. Only having 2 Shorads felt really bad. Like, I would take 2 Hellfire Shorad Bradleys, and then they would die, and it's like, well, I'm fucked now for 4 minutes while they respawn. I want to make a deck which has a bunch of Shorad in it. And I do need to build decks that aren't just for all around, but like do a certain thing again. Like, I don't want to like just not bring certain things, but like I want to remember what I was doing before, which is make a deck that kind of like is all around survivable, but pushes for a certain thing. Like for a forward focused deck, I do need more Shorad. I need to be bringing cheaper Shorad as well, like cheap like little Avenger Humvees and stuff. Yeah, I think it's great, Samami. I think cheapness is very important in this game. You've gotta be cost effective in this game. Absolutely. Comanche Shred, I swear by it. Yeah, I could see that for sure. For sure, I could see that. I liked, even in the game I lost with like the first one or the second one, I got like to do a little bit of Comanche pop up, pop down, and that felt fun because it felt like the Comanche didn't get spotted until it fired, which gave it time to pop back down behind the building again. That was pretty nice. I liked that. 4 Hellfires felt just right for that. I want to use these things more. I want to get a dam. That's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to get an SOF deck going again. Also, I get to feel good again because like I got to play amongst other players who are good at ELO with my comfort decks, and I didn't do bad. I did good on most of them. So I feel good because when I was getting wasted with the first, like with this deck, I was like, oh man, I'm so trash. I'm back to square one. I did okay in the end. I got carried, you know, by my teammates too, but... so now I feel comfortable again to once again be like, no, I'm alright. And now I can play decks I'm not used to again and be like, alright, it's okay if I lose. I'm gonna learn a new style. How many troops can the AMPV carry again? 12. It's so good. It's so good. Oh yeah, and that's the other great thing about going armored is I can bring AMPVs for rangers and stuff. Yeah. Though I gotta be careful because I want to fit a bunch of Bradleys in here too. So the reason to try Striker, the Shorad seems decent. Yeah, because they get the ATGM Shorads, yeah. But they're very expensive. I kind of like going the other way. I think they're very good, but I'm so used to my shit getting bombed when I forget where it is that I really like to go for cheap shit. Like, I just like it that way because then when it dies, it doesn't matter so much, you know? Easy MPV Delta Force, nice. Yeah, actually, yeah. And that's what I think I really need to be effective in a ground pounding role. Is I need to be able to put good infantry in hardy transports. I need to thunder run them into their positions. Because if you don't have those hardy transports, fuck, it's hard to play heavy infantry. Infantry need their transports. You're just dead meat if you're on foot. So that's the other advantage. Yeah, you can get those. I don't have them in this deck right now, but I want them. You can get these things. Just stick that on them. I mean, shit. If you want to be baby strikers, you can go javelins as well. The unit that I really want to use but didn't micro very well tonight, but I want to now, is the weapons squad, because I think javelins are fixed. They seem to be working alright. I didn't really get a chance to look at them much. So it seems like this squad is good now. I don't want to have 4 of them. I want to have 1 to 2. Because any more than that, you're not going to be able to micro at once. And then they're going to end up dying. I was new Stealth Choppers. I'm amazingly good at stealth. The Ghost Hawk is very hard to see. It's very hard to punish. The Comanche is the same way. But yeah, like, it's not like the shit in SOF is bad. It's just that I need to build a deck that has more staples. Because right now it's all tricks. And that's not good. I need to cut a bunch of this stuff down. Put in them even more Bradleys here. Put in some AMPVs. Even if it means cutting some Delta Force or whatever. Just cut some shit down. You know, just get some more Grunt in this deck. Get some more Abrams. Because, man, those Abrams are starting to do work for me. That's like the secret of this game. Especially when it's like feels really overwhelming. Is if you're like me, you're like, oh, I want to play with infantry and helicopters and jets, and they're really fun, and you can do that. But especially when you're not on completely top of your game, it's way fucking easier to play with tanks and APCs and IFVs because they're fast, they're armored. It's just so much easier to play the game that way. And that's a good lesson I learned towards the end of the last beta. Is whenever I was going to go and do something, I would default to using an infantry unit, but I realized. Ask yourself before every unit you bring in, could this job be done by a vehicle version of that unit instead? Often the answer was yes, and the vehicle would do it better because it's fast, and speed is everything. Philip says, yeah, tanks is how I learn frontlining, yeah. But don't get me wrong, my heart's still infantry. My favorite thing to do, and it needs a bit of map knowledge to see it coming, but my favorite thing to do when it's a map that I know there's a great infantry fight point on it, is to just go this fucking deck. You know, like a good woods marine. You guys know from the last beta, I love this fucking deck. You just flood the woods with marines. I can't believe I only had 4 squads of them. I guess because the Marine Raiders stood in for some. Airborne, I gotta fix this deck now, because now you gotta pay more for the Airborne. 1940, World War II has begun. Yeah. There's so many good things to come up with now. But I need more. I need more bombers. I mean, it's good that you can't just have bombers on call for every problem. So I'm not gonna be able to defeat that. That's just how the game is now, and it's good. It's a good change. But also, I could use a few more bombers as a result because, yeah, they take so much longer to come back now. That having only like a few bombers, having only like 2 Strike Eagles was painful. This deck would do better because it has 2 Strike Eagles and 2 F-35. That would be a good number. It definitely makes me want to multi-roll my aircraft more, so that I can have 4 bombers with air superiority weapons on them instead of 2 and 2. But then that does make everything more expensive. I wish I could use a deck builder just to build a police liver. I know I get to have fun of it now, Barley, because I'm the fucking chosen one, because I'm an influencer, and therefore I'm apparently worth more than you, Barley. I'm sorry. It shouldn't be this way. But until I was worth more than you, and they'd give me access again, that's how I felt too. I want that shit where they release a new Sims game, and it's like, let us just play with Create a Sim. Exactly, I just want to make the decks. I mean, at least you can do that with the BA Builder website. Make sure you check out the BA Builder website, because now that all of the decks and all of the units have been revealed, I'm sure Yeet will put up all of the units onto the deck builder on the website. Let me get the link for you guys. And then you will be able to do that at least while you're waiting. You'll be able to start getting this ready. I'm sure he'll be onto it pretty quick. What's the website? Here it is. I don't know if it's up right now. Write a short article so you can call yourself president influencer. Oh, I didn't mean to pin that. What the hell? I have written articles for PC Gamer, so I guess I can. But I don't want to call myself a member of the press either. I just want to be a guy, man. Anyway, check that website out. I think it might not be online right now, but keep that website bookmarked if you haven't heard of it before. It's made by one of the guys I was just playing with, Yeet. It's really cool. And it's a third-party website that lets you do all the deck building and everything and view all the units in Arsenal. That's what you're going to want to use until the game comes out to do that, Barley. Influence me, Biggs? I'm going to influence you to buy this game. You should get this game. Oh man, only like 2 months till it's out for reals. Hell yeah. I'm glad we got to get a bunch of matches in. I really thought I'd just get like 3 matches in over the next 3 nights, like 1 a night. So this has been awesome. And yeah, I don't know. I might do tomorrow with no commentary again, or I might do it with commentary. The point of no commentary was to make it so I could record good videos and like make YouTube videos out of them without a bunch of mess. But it'd also probably be cool to like listen to the chatter, because especially when we were playing with FLX, the lead dev, he's very talkative and he had a lot of good strategy and insight. He always had some interesting insight to share, so I kind of almost felt bad to not be sharing that, because he said he wouldn't mind if it was streamed properly with the audio on. So maybe tomorrow I'll, you know, on the other hand, I didn't want to like jump into like a room full of 9 other influencers and staff and press people and be like, I'm going to stream this to everyone. I don't know, it just felt weird to me. So there's a bunch of reasons I didn't. But yeah, I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Either way, you'll most likely see me playing again tomorrow. That link not working, by the way. It should be the right one. Let me make sure. No, I think it's just down for now. Just keep it bookmarked. When it comes back, it comes back. Do I have anything else to wrap up before I go tonight? It's like 1 AM. It's time for me to press the stop stream button. No, I'm gonna try to get more decks ready for tomorrow. Try to get some actual, like, reasoned decks. It's like the worst feeling of it, like, you know how fucked your deck is, but the matches keep coming and you ain't gonna miss one. So there's no time. Shut the fuck up, Eagle. The worst feeling is they don't get to play Broken Arrow. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was insensitive of you guys. But hopefully I'll give you some more good matches to at least watch tomorrow. And then some more after that, hopefully. I'm excited to try and get Soft and Striker to work. They're very good specs, I just need to be good with them. And I need to build them with some grunt. It's just so tempting when I first got my hands on it. It was so tempting to build this deck, of course it was. Of course it was so tempting to build the all-air, all-helicopters, all-infantry, all-recon deck. Who needs vehicles? Who needs supplies? No one. Wrong, idiot. Actually, you do need them. Unless you're, like, literally going, guys, I'm playing the air role, and, well, you better be good at air if you do that. But I need to do the complete opposite. I need to do, like... Where is it? This, but without all the Patriots. I just wanted to see how many Patriots I could fit. This, but drop some of the expensive Patriots and replace them with Paladins and shit. And mortars. Just don't even have helicopters. I use helicopters for logistics a lot, though, so this would be a hard deck for me. That'll be the hardest part of Armor SOF, I think, is you only get that one piece of shit supply gremlin truck. But you have a lot of helicopters for it at least. Why HIMARS over Gimlers? I just think HIMARS is better because it's wheeled and drives around. Like, Gimlers is 65 tracked, which I mean is good. But, I don't know, I just like the HIMARS. I mean, shit, the fucking thing's more armored apparently. It's got less health, but it's more armored. Though I guess I should note that it has less ammo. The Gimlers gets to fire 12. The HIMARS only fires 6. Oh, only has 6 in mag, that is. You can change the fire mission, of course. Interesting that you can airlift HIMARS. I forgot that. That's actually really interesting. You can easily helicopter drop that from a Chinook or a King Stallion. Hello, Bigger, same day. Hello, Banzer, same day. I don't know, I feel like Tube's better now, though. Like, the range advantage isn't that big anymore. And Tube is that much cheaper and felt like it was going off. And more importantly, it has a quicker aim time. Half the aim time. HIMARS... Rocket already has such a long aim time now. It does saturate a really big area, though, to be fair. It, like, makes a lot of shit disappear. Like... I guess the Paladins are better for, like, specifically this unit should die. But yeah, like, Rocket already just fucks an entire area over. And I'm not very good at artillery, so probably the better unit for me to use. It's not using Excalibur upgrade, it's a trap. Yeah, I generally don't, yeah. And then volley's a pretty big drawback. Yeah, you're correct. I should use the Gimlers instead and do 2 mid-sized volleys. I'm meant to be sleeping? I'm about to be. Profane, don't you get at me. I'm doing an outro and then I started yapping. I tried to link them to your site, Profane, but it's not up right now, but I told them the bookmark when it's up. Because I was saying how now that all the units have been revealed through this, you're probably going to put all the units up for sale. For visual, because they were saying, Barley was saying he wants to build decks. And just let him have the deck builder. Fuck yeah, needs updates. Yeah, the work never ends, Profane. And I was just saying, Profane, I'm going to make some decks before tomorrow. Some dukes. Gonna change everything. Yeah, fair enough, Profane, that's fair. Yeah, that's true, Philip. The Rocket Audio advantage for me used to be the max range, but I feel like the tubes are really close to it now. Someone do tell me to fuck off, or I'm gonna sit here yapping and just looking at the decks forever. God, Rangers Roars was so good. Someone in chat during that round, SU78 or someone, was like, yo, you should be using Ranger Roars because they have so many tanks. And I was like, that's a good point. I should be using Ranger Roars. And then I pulled in Ranger Roars, and then it killed like 3 tanks on its own. Ranger Roars is really good. I didn't even use them well, and they just fuck shit up. So, I definitely want to use these more. Yeah, my boy wants some food. God, Ranger Roars is fucking good. I'm just thinking about Ranger Roars now. I'm going to end the stream because I'm going nowhere with this. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow late again. About, like I said, about 5 or 6 hours ago to start again. And hopefully I have some new decks for you. If not, I'll play fucking Chadleys again. I'll do it. I love Chadleys. GG everyone, hey. Thanks for watching, hope you had fun. Broken Arrow, we fucking love this game. Thanks to Ko-Fi's again for being the wind beneath my wings, the worms beneath my armpits. Weird fucking thing to say, sorry. Bye, Fuzzle. Not the 50-point Chads again. It's the best, Profane. To be fair, Profane, I run the 90 points. I do give them armor. UT 160 barely made profit. That's why we love it, baby. Oh, it makes me feel so good. That just convinced me to play Chadleys again for 5 years. Thank you, Profane. But yeah, thank you to the Ko-Fis. Thank you to the Twitch subs. Wacky subscribe. Thank you again. God, it's like you die. It's like I die, and then I'm like, I didn't lose. I won. You didn't kill me hard enough. Let's raid someone. Hopefully someone else is on playing Broken Arrow. We can raid them. It was cool to play with other people who are into the game, too. I got to, like, talk to Vulcan and Nice Guy a lot, which I haven't really got to meet before, so that was fun. It was cool to play with. I got to play with you a bunch, well, against you and with you. That's cool. Who's on Broken Arrow? Who's up breaking their arrows? LDE, Hippie Dev, Prophet FMJ, King Chief, and Cobweb Stream. Who should I raid? The only person I know out of them... I don't know any of them. I just know I've seen LDE talk. So, probably LDE. I haven't really met the others. Even though I played with Hippie a bunch tonight, I haven't really met them yet, you know? So let's go raid LDE. They're the next biggest stream, too, so we can combine to make, like, a mega Broken Arrow stream, you know? I have no idea what they're about, so hopefully they're cool. I assume they are. They've seemed alright in whenever I've seen them talk. So go say hello to them. Yeah, I'll be back for tomorrow. I'm going to stop yapping now. Have a wonderful one, everyone. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for more Broken Arrows. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.